All right, everybody, welcome to part two of the walnut bowl. And part two is actually just the finished product. I tried to make a part two where I kind of did some of the finish carving on this thing. And so, long story short, the video kind of got screwed up. And so here we are. So here is and just real quick, many of you have seen this on Instagram. I appreciate the support. A lot of people like this little thing. And I also want to welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, any of my videos are informative. I certainly hope they are. They're informative for me, and I hope they're informative for you. Again, it's a great way for me to catalog my progress in this, green woodworking venture that I've been doing the past few years now. Well, so here is the bowl. It's a very delicate bowl. Pretty simple. I love this little thing. It's great. Burnished it. Did the finishing cuts. It's been oiled. It's also available on my Etsy store. $25 if you want it shipped to the U.S. And I also stained this with some of the natural walnut stain that I made actually a couple years ago, not the newest batch. And you can't really tell, but it definitely gave it a really cool look. It's just one coat of stain on this, that was it, and a little bit of the oil. So that's really about it, guys, with this video for the bowl. But if you want to stick around just for a few more moments, I'll show you some recent works that I've been working on. These aren't completely finished, but we have it's not done yet, a beautiful walnut serving spoon. It's a little short. There's a little crack that developed, so I had to cut it short, but this will be great for a serving spoon. I think what do I want to do here, guys? I think here needs to be a little bit thinner. It feels kind of thick. It just feels like this spoon is overbuilt for what it is. But I thought about it at work today, and if somebody had this, say, at Thanksgiving or something as a serving spoon, big thing of mashed potatoes or macaroni and cheese, what I've learned is that people are just not delicate or not easy on serving utensils. So I think, in the back of my mind, that's always in my head, and that kind of is why I like to make my spoons kind of thick. So I guess we're kind of getting into my insight on, part of my ideology with spoon carving and my specific style. So that's probably something that is in my head here as I'm talking here. But yeah, this one's actually turned out really nice. Kind of gave it some facet here, tapered it just to kind of give it some shape. Actually really nice. It's kind of like a giant eating spoon. This wood was really hard to work, but man, is it beautiful. It's not even done yet. I still have to maybe do a little bit more of the finishing cuts on maybe the inside, even though this is still pretty good. But I may thin out this underneath a little bit more. It still feels a little thick, but it's just so hard to carve. So the second spoon that I have worked on, did this over the weekend, is this giant ladle. This thing is a beast. It's probably about 14 inches long, I guess. Where the hell's my tape measure? I got this little mini tape measure here. Measure it. Damn. Yeah, it's just a little over 14 inches. It's a very deep bowl. I mean, this thing is deep and long, and it's really beautiful. It's a nice kind of, I guess, ladle. When this is completely done, I will, of course, post pictures on Instagram. You never know. This one might sell at the holiday festivals coming up. I don't know. It's going to be pretty expensive, but it may sell. But that's just kind of a sneak peek into some of the recent works that I've been working on. And I'm going to actually be working on some more things tonight, which I'm not going to be able to do a video on it. I'm going to be working on some Staghorn sumac coffee scoops. Again, holiday season's coming up, so I'm just trying to make some beautiful items and get some meditation going on, which is kind of part of why I like to carve. You know, kind of relaxes me. So again, as I always say, it's not really about selling. It's really more about creating and learning each time you make something. You really do learn something every single time. So I guess that really sums it up. I try to interact with everyone as best I can. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram or comment on any of the videos. I try to get back to everyone as quick as possible. If you have any requests for some videos, I know I've gotten some about some tools that I need to review. I have to get around to doing that, and I will eventually. But if you have any requests for anything specific, or just if you just want to hear my insight or philosophy on spoon carving, or just kind of my approach to things in a specific video, that would be okay too. Or anything else that's on your mind that you think I can help you out with regarding carving. I'd love to connect with everyone and provide some information if I can. So without further ado, that's it. That's the video here. So I appreciate everyone's support. Checking out this beautiful walnut bowl. Really nice. And that'll be it for now. See you guys later.